Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Time for more Dominion 6. I'm not deterred after that last sort of catastrophe. We're going to march on, move on with our lives, and, try to learn from it all. So, among the various things that I probably could have done, well, probably should have done just to get more used to the whole thing, was playing that one on normal due to these new changes. Although it was funny, I was just watching another sort of new player guide video from Lucid Tactics for Dominions 5, so this was years back. And he mentioned some of these mods. The AI No Recruit mod, the improved casting AI, things that make the AI better. And he's like, I think, if you play with those mods, probably just bump up the difficulty a bit. And I think playing with those mods on against mighty AI is a really fun way to play Dominions. And it's like, dude, you really seriously overestimate your audience, I think. Because I looked it up. I wanted to know what exactly does the difficulty change? What does it mean to play against easy versus mighty AI? And of course, as you probably suspect, it just determines resources and things that they get. So normal is the baseline. For resources, difficult AI gets 15% or around about 15% more resources, just across the board. Mighty gets 20%, Master 30%, Impossible 75% more resources. They also get bonuses for gold and gems. On easy, they actually get 30% less gems and gold per turn. Difficult 30% more gold and gems from all their income, just straight up. And if they're just using that to buy good units and just flooding the map with their good units, that's a pretty big bump compared to playing without that mod where they're just spending it on like militia and zots and shit like that all over the place. When they're actually using it to buy good national units, it's problematic. Mighty AI 60% more, Master 90%, and Impossible 130% more gold and gems. Insane. They also get more points. Now, I don't know how the Oh My Gods mod influences this or changes this in any... I have no idea. But they do get more points for their pretenders, design points. So normal gets 500, difficult 550, mighty 600, master 650, impossible 700. It's not a huge difference. It depends kind of on how the AI spends that. But I don't know how Oh My Gods changes that, or if it just utilizes that as part of its designs. I have no idea. So, yeah, we're going to be playing on normal for this one. And I was trying out... I think I was playing on Caelum. I tried out Caelum because this is the biggest map that I had. Because I thought it might be interesting to actually have, like, a big fucking map. And play with 12 players. So this is going to be Mangg's LP's 12. And how fitting. 12 players, number 12. It all works out. It all connects. Let's do early. We'll do early ages this time. And we are going to just go down the list of adding 11 total AI. So that's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfectly. All on normal, all random, all good. And we are also on random, unless I get one I've already played before. Caelum, I don't believe I have played. Okay, so we are going to be... I know I said we were going to do middle-aged Nazca, but I changed my mind. We'll get to that eventually. Okay, Caelum, a magocracy of winged humanoids who inhabit the highest mountain peaks. They are the offspring of the Yazatas, semi-divine beings of an earlier age. 3 tribes served the Yazatas in ancient times: the Kavi, the Aryas, and the Marias. Some were led astray by the wicked Mangus and Devas. With the corruption of the purified flame, the Devas as well as the Yazatas were banished from this world. Blah, 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 blah. Lore. Spirehorn Kaelians are partially resistant to cold and lightning. Raptorians are stronger and attuned to the earth, but lack the elemental resistance characteristic of the other clans. The Arya once lived in the land of the White Forest, where winter lasts for 10 months. They still live in the coldest mountain peaks and are unaffected by low temperatures. The priestesses try to purify the taint of the Devas and are keepers of the sacred flame of the White Forest. Arya Seraphs craft magical ice that many Kaelians use instead of regular metal. The ice tempers with lower temperatures, and the heavy ice armor is more durable in cold climates than in warmer ones. All weapons crafted from the ice are magical and capable of harming magical beings. Oh. Kaelians are skilled archers and prefer hit-and-run tactics, even though they do have some heavy troops, such as huge mammoths. I see that. Okay, so a nation of flyers, obviously. They're partially cold resistant, partially shock resistant. They prefer cold scale +2. You have flying units, skilled archers, and mammoths. Magic is air, primarily, with some water, earth, death, and fire. So big air. No astral. Pretty low magic from the sound of it. We'll see. Average priests, guardian spirits. What does that mean? Doesn't matter. They can just put that in here and you'll figure it out. They automatically get cold limit +1 if they want to go even colder. And they have standard forts. Alright, their scouts are flying. They have ice armor, storm immunity, shock, cold resistance. These probably are going to be things on most of the units. But yeah, flying scouts. Sustars are basic commanders. Again, the usual stuff. 100 leadership. Good. Alright, the Seraph. Air 1. 7 research is pretty low. Meaning we probably would want to go magic, but we are going to have very easy access to quills. So everyone is going to get a quill, which bumps up research by 6. Okay. Yeah, bumps up by 6. So it's not going to take too long to get these guys up to 13, and they are dirt fucking cheap. They can even make the quills too, so yeah, that's definitely part of the strat. Then we have Aria Seraphine, priest level 2, fire 1, interesting, worrisome considering we don't have any fire resistances, but okay. The Harab Seraph, air 1, death 1, and then either air, earth, or death. So we could get some earth involved or air 2s off of these guys, which would be good. Or death 2. If we wanted to do some real Horde of Skeletons cheese. These guys are still relatively cheap, and a third of them are going to be death 2 that we can just take into combat. So that's something. Spamming skeletons and then swoop down in the back. With our flying units. Maybe. Arya Seraph, 2 air, 1 water. 11 research. But... yeah, I mean, you can get, like, almost 3 of these ones for the price of 1 of these. So I wouldn't pick this for research, but they do get air 2 no matter what. Which is kind of nice. I wonder if you could thug these out a little bit. So they'd get personal, quickness on self. They'd get personal mist form. They'd get air shield, liquid body. Maybe. Have a base encumbrance of 4, which is kind of high, I think. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's not worth it, but okay. Maru Ahu. So this is just a sacred commander. It can pillage. Only leadership 50, unfortunately. Depending on how good of a bless we went with, I mean, maybe it could thug. But it's got no spell casting, so it's kind of a little iffy there. And then the Eagle King. All right, now you're speaking my language here. 4 air, 1 water, 1 earth, level 2 priest. A very slim possibility of fire, air, water, or earth. Awe 3. Blind, sacred. Pretty good. Okay. Units. Got the basic Raptorian Militia. Yeah, so I think flying is going to do some heavy lifting on these guys' stats. They got 11 hit points, slightly above average, 6 protection, not great, average magic resistance, below average morale, average strength, below average attack, below average defense, below average combat speed. But they can fly, which is pretty good. Spirehorn Militia. Yeah, still 6 protection, below average morale, below average attack, below average defense, below average combat speed, but it doesn't really matter because they can fly. And they do get magical weapons, which is fine, but not really that impactful when playing single player. I mean, let me just double check. I don't think magic damage does anything differently. Unless the enemy has a specific interaction with mundane damage or magic damage, right? So, like, ethereal. Ethereal, you avoid 75% of mundane damage, mundane attacks. So magic just ignores ethereal entirely. But the thing is, most independents, the grand majority, are not ethereal, and that's not even super common against the AI, but, you know, who knows nowadays? Could come up. You never know. Light infantry. So these guys get shields. So now you're getting into, well, 9 hit points isn't great. 8 protection isn't great. 10 attack, 11 defense, 12 damage with their magic thing. The thing is, though, like, you can just get, like, 200 of these, right? And then they will all just simultaneously airdrop onto the enemy and surround them and, like, fill in all the gaps in their spaces and just fucking alpha strike, right? That's sort of what Nazca was doing with me. I mean, they didn't really have generally insane amounts of flyers that they were throwing in, but you could. Here's the regular infantry. Again, just like, stats are not impressive at all. This is not super hot infantry. And flyers are still a bit new to me. I haven't really played much with them at all. The Raptorian Warriors. 11 hit points, 11 protection, 10 magic resistance, 11 morale, 11 attack, which is for them is 12, 13 defense with the shields. You're kind of getting now above average infantry with flying. So this is probably the minimum of what I would really build. We do have archers. They don't have magic damage on the archers. But 12 precision's not the worst. But the problem is that I'm just going to be raining arrows onto all my troops intermixed in with all the other enemy troops. So this seems not great. Maybe I'm wrong. Spirehorn Warriors. I think, are going to be pretty similar to the Raptorians. Pretty similar. But better? 10 gold, 7 resources. Why do these... Okay, these have much worse protection. So you're trading that off for the magic lances, length 3. We do have cold and shock resistance, and that is kind of a factor when we're throwing around shock spells and, you know, cold spells, things like that. You know, we have these Raptorians, but if I'm going to be using magic, they're not really ideal. Blizzard Warriors. So this is capital only. They do get magic bows, frost bows. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if they had a better melee weapon with, like, a length 1 at least, maybe I'd consider just amassing these guys, have them all just eliminate the closest squad with bows, and keep their distance, and then once they kill that, they'll go off script and they'll attack or something, and then go into melee and fly in. I don't know. Seems kind of iffy, but they do have cold resistance 15, which is kind of nice. Ice Clads, also cold resistant 15. They have 9 hit points, 13 protection, 12 magic resistance, 12 morale, 12 attack with their ice lances, 12 defense. And they do magic damage. This might be what I want to spam. That might be the point where it's like, okay, just get 100 or 120 of these. Have them swoop in, stabbing everything in sight with ice lance. Drop falling fire or falling frost or something on them. Ignore, you know, shock damage and just go for ice. Could work. Maybe. Tempest Warrior is the flip side if we want to go more shock. They get 10 shock resistance, 5 cold resistance, storm immunity. And I think they're going to be, well, they do cost far less resources. They have 2 more hit points. They have 2 less protection, 1 less magic resistance and morale. They have the same attack bonus, same defense. So you're trading essentially resistances. They don't have ice armor. That's true. Better armor protection value the colder the province is. And if we're good with our Dominion, it's going to be always fucking cold. So this isn't counted in on that. Yeah, so this could only get better. I assume ice armor 2 means it'll go up to 2 if it's cold 2. That would be my guess. So it could be protection 15, defense 12. I mean, that's pretty good. So I think we'd probably go ice clad. As much as it would be fun to shock things to death. Mammoth Rider. Yeah, so you get the Mammoth Rider. You got the archers on back. Again, they all have cold shock resistance. And you have mammoths that can trample. All that fun stuff. But it has the same thing if it routes, you know, it'll just trample over your own people. So it's questionable. Kavi archers, sacreds. They don't get a magic bow. I don't know why. They have storm power, more powerful during storms. Yeah, they're archers, all right. Now they have storm immunity. I don't know if they're affected by the range penalty during storms. I'd kind of assume not, because that would be bullshit. But yeah, okay. Arya Temple Guards. 10 hit points, 13 protection, 13 MR, 13 morale, 13 attack, 15 defense. Pretty solid, and they're sacred. With ice armor. But I don't think they're absurdly good. I don't think it's worth like going all in on a bless for these guys. I just think they'd be good probably bodyguards for our mages in battle. And then Mario Warriors. Stealthy pillagers, sacreds. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't lean towards a bless on this one. Outside of maybe, no, I mean, most of our spellcasters aren't sacred either, so no, I don't lean towards a bless on this one. As always, let's check this big guide, because I am always curious. Well, they recommend, as far as units, they recommend expansion parties of a Sastar, you know, your basic good commander here, and 5 mammoths. Again, that's Dominion's 5, where it's a bit easier to expand. But I think that's kind of fun. We'll see. Once you have enough resources, use around 40 Spirehorn Warriors to expand with hold and attack rear. You can easily combine multiple flying parties to take on larger independent armies. So Spirehorn Warrior is this one. Okay. Well, they're damn cheap. I mean, that's the thing. You can get a lot of them. They're not super amazing due to only having 6 protection. But again, it's kind of that like alpha strike capability. Now, I like to go scales, so I'd be leaning more towards Iceclads. But I understand at the start, this is much cheaper. I mean, resource-wise, you can almost get 4 Spirehorns for 1 Iceclad. Strictly talking resources. Okay. Yeah. He does not really talk about sacreds almost at all. Barely any mention of sacreds or your bless or anything. And funnily enough, like, one of the pretenders he recommends as a super combatant is an Aussie with 3 fire, 3 death, and like no bless. 0 bless. Because it's just so inconsequential. So I'm glad at least that I can kind of read a nation sheet, you know, and come up with sort of the basic agenda. So yeah, a big Aussie for shorter aggressive games. This is not going to be a short game. This is going to be a longer one. We're not finishing in 2 videos. So I, of course, lean scales. He recommends Demi-Lich Imprisoned, Fire 1, Death 5, with Undead Command and Withering Weapons, and basically all scales completely maxed out. Because why not? I mean, why not? Either that or for a rainbow, an Imprisoned Great Enchantress with Fire 1, Astral 1, Water 1, Earth 2, Astral 4, Death 4, Nature 1, Blood 1 with Farcaster. And pretty good scales. So probably we're going with an Imprisoned Person and pretty great scales. Let's take a look. You know, I often like to take something kind of thematic, I suppose. Something that sort of suits the nation. At least my first time playing them. So something like the Anunnaki of the Sky is kind of appropriate, but a little redundant for sure. But that's usually the problem when you pick something thematic. There are like actual like mine who I don't know. There's a lot of things with wings, I suppose. It's all pretty. The Yazad King. This would be pretty appropriate. But what I do know is that we want a lot of scales. Yes, we love scales. But when this imprisoned guy does show up 3 years in, it would be nice if he had some stuff that I don't really have good access to. So if we go back to our mages and we think about boosters and things like that, what do we have access to that's like that can make readily available boosters? So we can get, I thought we could get to Earth somewhere. Yes, there's a very slim chance our Eagle Kings can get Earth too. But again, that's like 1 out of 10 gets this, and then a 25% chance to get the Earth. So I gotta make, what, on average, 40? 40 Eagle Kings just to get Earth 2? More likely we get Earth off of a Harab Seraph, and then I set them on magic site searching to get Earth gems, and then we empower probably that Seraph to 2, and then he can Earth boost, but still... Or I empower an Eagle King, he gets Earth 2 then. And then, well, really, yeah, so... We can get Earth 2, and then we can get Earth boots out of that to get a bit of Earth. It's not ideal, but, you know, it's good enough. We don't have access to any nature whatsoever. So I think getting Nature 5, throwing out... So as soon as he appears, depending on... Well, we're not really going to have any nature gems, but we might just have an obscene amount of air gems. We'll see. And we can get Mother Oak out, and then just start cranking in nature. That's pretty nice. And I would say Astral is always good. Especially if I pick, say, a Monolith. I mean, I don't really want to necessarily do the Monolith thing again, but it is powerful. Also, probably grabbing one that has a nice scale buff. So we could take Ill of the Moon. Gets nature and astral. And a growth scale limit. But we may as well start with... Yeah, see, Dominion 4 is just kind of nice. So... There's the Elephant. Earth 1, Astral 2. You know... It does have combat speed and map move, so it's not a mobile, and it's just a giant golden elephant statue on wheels, and it's mindless because it's just a fucking statue. I kind of love it, and it's got order +1. We just have to throw in nature if that's what we wanted. Okay. Oh, he actually can't start awake. Interesting. Probably because he costs so fucking much. Yeah, I don't know if we're really going to be able to max out scales with a guy. No, we can't max out. He's too expensive. Probably because he can move. He's Dominion 4 that can move. Okay. Well, then there's the Wooden Colossus that we could throw Astral onto, or Battle of the Stars. Oh, I don't know if we have water much. Oh, no, we do have water, yeah. This would actually let us go to luck 3. It's not amazing, but it's max scales, you know. It's going real ham. 5 nature does let him get Mother Oak, but you could just go 4. Fuck, it's so close. Because that does let you just do a Thistle Mace to get to 5. Blah, 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 blah. It's not super amazing or anything. And the Bless, we don't really care about much. Maybe I'd go with that instead, so we can grab Arcane Finesse, Reinvigoration. Nah, I'd probably rather have Farcaster. Not that I have that many, but Eagle Kings will be big combat, fucking raining down lightning at the end. I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, it's got scales, and that's the thing I care about the most, so fine. Baba. All praise Baba. And we're going to do Control L to load my settings, although I am going to bump this up. We're going to go with 12 points required. And 12 thrones. So we have to get 6 thrones to win. And hold them. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be a longer game. But that's what I want. This map is the prettiest map that I've encountered. Look at how pretty this fucking map is. Also, why can I see the whole map? Oh. I think that's just a feature of the map. It doesn't have Fog of War. I think that's fine. I already pretty much knew what the map looked like anyways. Yeah, I mean, it didn't have Fog of War when I tried it out. I just didn't really make a note of it in my head until now. But yeah, it's a very pretty map. Look at that. It's like a fucking jigsaw puzzle. It's a painting you'd put on your wall. And it's filled with horrible nations that want to kill us. Alright, so we start on this nice little island nation. We get a little bit of room to expand. And there are... Don't worry, I mean, there are connectors. These are not... You don't need sailing or anything to get over. The map is not quite that cruel. So, yeah, that connects to this sort of mainland there. And then this will connect to this section down here. Probably be the way to go, I think. But yeah, it's all pretty connected. You're not necessarily super isolated. Although, when I tried it, I was playing Helheim, and I was up here, and there was a big throne here, so that was pretty isolated. Because beyond that, a lot of it is just water connections across this big ocean, except for here, and here. So, that was pretty... It felt pretty isolated. This feels less so. But more so than if I started here. Alright, anyways. So, let's get them on research. We've got our scout. We have no level 3 priests, so I can prophetize anything. And it doesn't really matter too much, so just become my prophet. And we start with a bunch of Spirehorn warriors, bunch of Spirehorn archers. Maybe the archers are just detrimental. And really, we probably just want to get mammoths, right? That's what he said. And I'm on board. So, we do want to get the Seraphs going. But then also, yeah, mammoth. Big money. Okay. And we start with Palace of the Eagle Kings. 3 air gem per turn and 1 water. Spirehorn Mountain, 1 air. And Raven's Veil, 1 earth. So we're getting 4 air gems already. Every turn. from turn 1. That's amazing. We're going to be flooded with air gems. So there must be an air version, right? The Winter Wolf. I'm thinking of the Summer Lines. There's a Winter Wolf. Ethereal. Summon Winter Wolves. Oh, it's water. Okay. So there's Fall Bears, which is earth. There's Summer Lions, which is fire. There's Winter Wolves, which is water. Oh, and then there's Spring Hawks, which is air. Boy. There you go. Air 3. Conjuration 5. You get 5 Spring Hawks. They are ethereal. They are flying. They're storm immune. And they have a lightning swarm attack. Armor negating shock damage. 6 shock damage. Magic weapon, obviously. Attack 15. They're pretty vulnerable. 7 hit points, 0 protection. But they do have 15 defense and the ethereal. Okay, that is going to be a big goal for us then, is getting an army of Spring Hawks, because I love it. So that's Conjuration 5, but there are other things to consider before we get there. We want to get Quills online ASAP, so that's going to be Conjuration, or Construction 3 to get our Owl Quills. That'll really kickstart our research. And then we probably want to get, well, what does he recommend? I'm sure he's got thoughts. Conjuration 3 for Storm Power and Elementals, as well as Evocation 5 for Thunderstrike and Storm. It says could be good for Quills, however, you will need every air gem. I guess we'll see. But yes, I can see Conjuration for Storm Power at Storm 2. Or Conjuration 2. And we could go to 3 for the Air Elementals. Okay, we'll go 3. And then Evocation. Except I also am going to want Thaumaturgy because I like my remote searching, but maybe we'll do manual searching, I suppose. Alright, only 3 nations got a profit turn 1. Alright, what's this? Just says use expansion parties of a Sastar and 5 Mammoths. 40, 20 heavy cabs, 60 barbarian. Okay. Ew. I mean, heavy cabs are gonna... I mean, they're gonna hit the elephants. It says, when hurt, they become enraged and terrified and will leave the battlefield by the shortest route possible. So is this just like a unique thing? Because it's not represented in any way by like a trait. I wonder why he says 5, because 5's the number for guarding a commander, but I don't think elephants do that. I don't know, they can guard the commander. But if I set him to attack closest, he's going to fly, right? What exactly for scripting determines flying? Scripting flyers. Flying melee troops are usually scripted with hold and attack rear to give time for enemy infantry to advance, blah, blah, blah. In some battles, flyers scripted to attack immediately can have a decisive role through interrupting the scripts of enemy mages or thugs. With good leadership, it is possible to script flyers to advance on foot in combat. Flying units set on a line or double line formation and scripted to attack, fire, or hold and fire, not hold and attack, will advance on foot rather than flying once they've exhausted any ammunition you told them to shoot. So, but this is a commander, so I'm not quite sure. If I just set him on attack, I mean, what's going to happen? I don't know. You live and learn. Let's fucking just go. Let's just go. We're just gonna see what happens against this. Let's make it happen, man. Yeah, and I don't have much gold, so. Alright. There were 4 leaderless units in the hostile province. Well, this will be interesting then. Now, he's probably a lot faster, right? He's got combat speed 7. He's a lot slower, actually. Okay, he's not flying. Now he flew. Okay, so I needed to set him to attack like 5 times. And also, I could have just put him at the front. Okay. So, yeah. Let's get another Sastar then. It's a good start, right? Hey, I found a bunch of gold. That's great. Okay. Let's try this again. Guard commander. Attack. Fuck it. Now they're saying 10 heavy infantry and heavy cavalry. I don't know, that might be easier. Heavy cav is scary, but I got a bunch of elephants. Let's give it a shot. What could possibly go wrong? He's moving. Elephants caught the lances. Elephants. My guy is... He's there. He's in there. Okay. Things were killed. Perfect. Incredible. Hold on. Okay. I'm not seeing any permanent wounds or anything. Amazing. So it's not that when they first get hit or something, they rout. It's not that bad. But I think it's when they rout and they don't have great morale that they just start trampling through anything nearby. Or anything on the way out. They'll just trample through. So yeah, I mean, they only have 11 morale and they're going to get hit a lot. But still, there you go. Okay, good. Barbarians are a little iffier because they can potentially kill the mammoths in like 3 hits. But this is what life is. This is why life is worth living. I suppose I'm just being patient. Although I do have a lot of money. We could get a second party moving. Although, maybe I should just go with higher Spire Horns. Spire Horn Warriors. Let's see how many we can get. That's a lot of Spire Horns. I'm happy with that. Alright, we're gonna get Construction 3 now. Okay, that one we did not do so well on. Yeah. But we got Frelian the Storm Knight. Holy shit. Holy shit. Got Inspirational. He's got Skilled Rider 3. He's a Sacred. He's got a nice Ice Lance. The Eagle King, also Sacred. Fear 10. Berserker 3. Smart Mount 100. Excellent. The Eagle King also has Leadership 50. How does that work? I don't know, but I'll take it. Together, they can probably win. Yeah. Okay. Let's try that on the barbarians. Is that too optimistic? No, 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 no. You go there to start searching for sites. No, that's a waste. I got gems. Although these do take 5 each. We might want to get the Seraph or the Eagle King just to search. Okay, let's get some site searching. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All of you will forge. Quill, 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 quill. Good for me. Good for you. All good every day. Let's go. Now let's see flight supremacy, shall we? Hold. 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 Okay, go. Problem is, they're routed, but they have to like claw their way out and fight their way out, which I don't know if they get penalties or something after they're routed for their attack or defense. And do my guys also get routed? Well, they disappeared, so yep. Despite my inspirational. And even though I'm a flying fucking eagle, I couldn't catch up to that guy. So I lost 20 in the process. And 17 of the routed ones made it back. Well, that wasn't ideal, but it wasn't, you know, it's... Barbarians are rough. Barbarians are fucking rough. Okay. $15 each now with our magic bump. Works for me. Yeah, this would be an abysmally slow expansion in Dominions 5. And I'm pretty sure it's also pretty slow in 6. But oh, that's alright. We're playing against AI, right? It's all good. Let's go again. 70? 60, give or take. Light infantry, heavy infantry, militia. They are outnumbered, but the Alpha Strike. The Alpha Strike. Well, we know he survived. We know that he is... Oh, he got quickness. Holy shit. Okay, so we know we win at the very least. Well, we know that he survives. Probably we win. But you never know until you watch it. Now, the hope is that they dive bomb the commander, but that doesn't really seem to happen. But I like this better, where they're kind of more towards the front. They routed there. They didn't get the commander. So, I don't know. Rearmost seems kind of iffy. What did we lose? 15 on that. Yeah. Well, I mean, they are the shittier troops. They got no buffs of any kind. And, you know, we're dropping them in. So, sort of an alpha strike, but that kind of works two ways, I suppose. Is what it is. All right, next. Oh, boy. 50. Heavy infantry, heavy cabs. We want more troops for that. I'm going to be a cowardly little bitch. Interesting. Chain shock, chaining 3, armor negating. But it's shock, which we're all quite resistant to. I mean, we got 5. That should be good enough, right? I don't know. Is that going to be a huge downgrade for him from the Ice Lance? Hey, you know what we could do? We could just fucking try it. That's fun. Alright, we're gonna get a second Eagle King and then we'll switch back. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Alright, I mean, still 14 damage, although this is only max 1. It's length 4, that's nice. We're repelling. He's got 15 attack. I mean, yeah, he's pretty fucking baller, I gotta say. Yeah, my bless doesn't really help him almost at all, though, so there's no point blessing, but I guess he is just waiting at the start anyways. May as well get the reinvigoration. Okay, and then grab plenty more warriors. That's sexy. We like that. And then, ooh, we can just fly straight in. Excellent. Oh no, he can't. But he's not a priest. He's just sacred. Right. Okay. It's good. There's probably some other things I could have made for him, right? Some other air things. Well, now that I have this guy, probably could have made a bunch of stuff instead of just making the Thunder Whip, but I liked the cut of its jib. What does he really need? He would benefit from a horror helmet, for sure. A horror helmet. But I can't make that till 5. His protection, everything's pretty good. With the Thunder Whip, strength doesn't matter, but we'll get him a better weapon eventually. Air Shield would be pretty damn nice, I gotta say. We could give him the Flask, so he would be blessed. Which is nice for sort of thugs like him that can't bless themselves. But like I said, it's not a huge deal. Brace of Protection are always good. The Stone Birds could be fun. But otherwise, yeah, probably just the air shield would be nice. But okay. For now, just keep going. And you're gonna go here. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we're gonna switch back. Do you want to Seraphs? Or should I get the Arya Seraphs? But again, it's like, it's quite a bit more expensive. These guys are being much better for actually going into combat, though. So, why don't we... No, maybe I should get, like, one of these just for death searching. Be nice if you got death, too. Let's watch. Let's see the Thunder Whip and how bad it helped. How bad it helped. That's the question. Ooh, the cavalry is going to be juked. Oh, get juked. No! Okay. I guess that's alright. Oh. 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 Nice. Holy shit. Just want to see if that chained. Well, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. There's storm, riding horse, heavy infantry, spire horn. 3 points of shock damage. 7 points of shock damage. Right, but they ignore 5 of that, right? So someone did take some amount of shock damage. Stop that. Fuck. Damn it. Alright, well, we lost 8 warriors. They killed 7. We have our answer. He did kill one of our guys. And he only got 5 kills himself. So it's kind of hard to say if that's a good trade-off. But I suppose it's not the worst. We won, so I'm happy enough. Okay, this is a pretty great spot for a fort. Damn, that's high income. Although I have an absurd amount of money already. But we should get a guy here. Why don't you come here, fly over there, build a fort. We're gonna keep going. We're not stopping this gravy train. Search for magic sites. And yeah, just keep... Okay, we didn't get him as a death 2. I'm gonna keep making these until I get 1 death 2. Damn. We lost 4 more, but we killed 51, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Again, he only got 3 kills. You'd think that I'd be getting more. Also, now our bird is also famous. I would hope so. He's the fucking Eagle King. Alright, I just want to fast forward real quick. Okay, they do have temper armor, but this is armor negating. Okay, I mean, look at that. That did pretty good damage. Oh, it's just they rout instantly. That's the thing. This is not a prolonged bout. Okay, and then, I mean, he doesn't get to attack many times. Man, with quickness, he would be pretty nuts. Yeah, the bird got quickness. But he didn't get quickness, so I don't know how that works. I don't think he's affected. Fortunate. Yeah, Yeah, 9 point of shock damage, 6 point of shock damage. 1 point, blah, blah, blah. But that's not counting the chain shock? No, that should be counting the chain shock. Yeah, okay. Oh, it can also chain to the mount? No, it can chain to himself? This might include the wielder of the whip. But he has 20 shock resistance, so he can't really be hurt. And his mount has 25, so he's not bothered. And they aren't really bothered. I mean, it's not really going to kill anything. I mean, it has, but not really. They got 4 kills, we lost 4, so he didn't. But he only swung it like twice, you know. I don't know, we're pretty efficient. Construct palisade. Okay, we have Hinam, who are like half giants or some sort of giant. I don't know. We're going to keep rolling along. Well, research is coming along fairly well. Also, I think we have a good amount of warriors. I could be expanding with more than just the Storm King, Storm Knight. Because we could go take Faircliff. So, we could take Huchathra. Because he could summon, well, he could, well, I don't know what really he could do specifically. Ideally, if he had 2 Earth. But that's the other guy, isn't it? No, he's not. No, okay. Can they get 2 Earth? Very rarely. Yeah, we went over this. Right. Okay. Man, they will be a lot better then. Once I get our pretender. Utiete. Yeah, I don't really have any spells yet. Okay. Alright, fuck it. Just make a Sastar. It's good enough. He'd benefit a lot from some better armor. Like, body armor. So... why don't you just make... yeah, why don't you just make that? A lot of battles happening around the world. We lost 4 more, but we killed the trolls, so that's good. We found 9 air gems, love it. And we got a Spakana, the High Seraphine. That sounds pretty powerful. Astral 3, Priest 3. Okay. Now, just because it's Priest 3 does not mean it's the same as a Prophet. The Prophet is special because the Prophet actually gives you temple checks. Whereas Priests can only preach. So, it's a powerful, you know, one, and it does have priestly magic, but yeah, you know. I could send him to here to preach. Oh, we got the death too. Oh, excellent. Search. And then we're gonna nix that and bring back the... yeah, we'll start getting... not these. These for combat. Okay. And you can research. Ah, we found Katis. Well. How do we feel about Catissian? Catissian light infantry. They're cold-blooded. That's good for me, right? It is good for me. But this Dominion is not good for me. We gotta spread. We gotta spread the love. Because if we can fight them in the cold, then we win, baby. So why don't you go back and maybe relieve him of his duties so that he can build temples, start preaching here, things like that. We're going to bump up the PD here to discourage him. He has to come through this spot. Fuck it. Okay. And you are searching. We are still researching. So after evocation 3, then I tend to like thaumaturgy, but it might not be strictly necessary at the moment. Probably go construction 5, because that gets us the bag of winds, which now also gives you an air elemental as a retinue. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Also water lens. Temporary water gem. Yes. Also the Horn of Storms for fucking +1 air magic. Damn. But it would be nice to get some more spells. Like protective winds. Yeah, I suppose. So until I get Earth 2 online, sort of whatever. And I don't know if we're ever going to actually spam hordes of skeletons. So, yeah, it's fine. Brain +2, death +1. I don't like those things. Alright, so you're going to now go here. You are going to spend your time building. Good use of time. We got you. You're going to grab this nice armor we got. Grab all these men. And you will hold and attack rearmost. Hold, attack rearmost. Pretty simple strat. Brainless, you might say. We have Abyssia here, and I do not have fire resistance, so that gets to be a little trickier. Still, I think I kind of have to make an enemy there. We could expand south all the way to the end, and then go and make enemies with Hinam. With their fucking Heat 4. It is summer, I know, but still. Yeah, I need the cold or the cold down here a bit more than up there. Okay. Hey, we found the Lilium Veil. And we lost 9, but we killed 45, so acceptable. Ooh, 100 resource mine here. Alright, build a palisade now. I'm sure he'll declare war on me soon enough. And get Shamblers out of here for some water people. We're getting 1 death gem per turn. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, you're just gonna wait a moment. You're gonna wait your turn. We got Evocation 3. Which is good. I suppose. Good. Because now we have... Well, wait, what did we want exactly? Oh, we wanted Thunderstrike. That's Evocation 4 now. That's right. They changed all the... Yeah. So... Yeah, Thunderstrike. It's inaccurate. Of course. Then there's Orb Lightning. Which is probably better, I would imagine. Although, I think this could do some damage to my troops. I don't know how we get a little bit more shock resistance. I would imagine that's under earth magic, actually. Yep, resist lightning. Mist. Interesting. Well, but we are going to want to cast spells, so I don't think that really helps us compared to Storm. Yeah, lightning resistant warriors, 20 plus area, 1 earth gem plus 5 shock resistance. But that 3 earth, I mean, that's not really going to happen. I think I just got to rely on my innate resistance. No. Still a little more, I think. Preach. Preach. Move. Okay. I need no mercenaries. People are starting to worship false pretenders in the secrecy of their homes. Oh, we don't like that. That's not allowed. And that was where? Monarch Woods? Okay, well, trying to overcome that. Once this Dominion changes, winter comes, ho 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 ho, it's gonna be good, my friends. It's gonna be real good. Search. You built the fortification. Good. So now I can make even more troops here. Could make a Shambler army, because I'm not going underwater, right? So maybe that's what I do. I just make a shit ton of Shamblers. They're not super great or anything, but, you know, they can probably beat 40 Ichthyids. I would hope. Alright. Now you will go here. We could bump this up to a... to even bigger. No, I'll go here. No, I'll go here first. There will be more Spirehorn warriors to recruit. Look at how many we can make. They're so cheap. Should probably now switch over to the better ones. Found a Pearl Beach. We failed to take out the Horse Tribe. So much for that. What was the retreat there? 27 made it back to friendly territory. That's not too bad. Man, he can handle a lot of troops. Good, good. Okay, I'll take care of that problem then. Okay, so, not that. No, we were specifically looking at the Ice-Clad, but they would lose all shock resistance. So instead, there's the... What was the other one that had, like... that I was pretty pleased with? Tempest Warrior? That's shock 10, cold 5. And these are skilled Spirehorn warriors. So they're literally just meant to be the upgrade. Again, I wish I could just easily compare two things without constantly popping back and forth. Let's see. 10 hit points versus 11. 6 protection versus 11. Excellent. 10 magic resistance versus 10. 12 versus 13 morale. 12 attack, 13 damage. 11 attack, 13 damage. Yeah, basically just better in every way with 10 shock resistance, which is perfect. So we're going to go to Tempest Warriors now. Probably forever. Because if we're going big on Thunder Strikes and Orb Lightning and all that, like I kind of want to treat this sort of like we treated Abyssia, where it's just my shit's sort of immune. Not as much, but somewhat immune. And I can just rain death on the enemies. That's sort of the idea. Holy shit. 81. We lost again. Okay, I mean, that's not good. But you'd still think we'd get some kills here. Man, they just butcher us. It's that 6 protection at work. Because again, defense doesn't matter. Although we do have shields, so I'm surprised we're getting shredded by arrows that much. They're not super precise. And then I left, even though I feel like he could have won. Damn. That is a tough one. That is a tough one. At least he's not picking up any wounds. Okay, well, we'll get him eventually. Maybe with Tempest Warriors. Yeah. I don't think I've done too well on magic sites. Our income has not increased much since the start of the game. And I feel like we've searched everything pretty well for air. Yeah, pretty damn well for air. So there's not a whole lot. But now, winter has come. So that helps a lot. This is frozen over. So let's take the war to Cadiz, I suppose. No one else is attacking me. You gotta keep expanding, expanding. Alright, let's go ahead and build a fortress there. You're gonna search for sites. You can build a lab here. At 25 shamblers. Is that enough to take on some similar amount of Ichthyids? Maybe. Probably not. They're not very good. I think weights. Also, we may as well be making more quills. Everyone that doesn't have a quill. There's a lot of air gems, but I want my quills. The faster I kind of pump out research, the easier it will be for me to motivate myself to move these mages off into battle rather than just sitting on research. So that's the main thing. I just need that motivation. And if I see my research is flying along and I'm running out of things that I'm actually going to use, then it's good. Okay, fine. Good. Oh, now Vanheim took over. Well, we still want it to be cold because of ice armor, but it's not quite as nice. Around 96 research per month is not terrible. 2 years, end of 2 years. I think that's a pretty good benchmark for me. Dominion +3 in Monarch Woods. And we got Farah Shaustra, the High Seraphine. A different High Seraphine. 3 Arcane, level 3 Priest. Okay. Yes. Well, I have Breaching you could do, I suppose. Alright. And we're going to war with Vanheim. Let's kick it off, baby. 42 Shamblers? Surely enough. Probably. Did get Construction 5, so I could start making Bag of Wind. Which is pretty damn good. Horn of Storms requires Air Magic 5, though. Not so simple. Even these guys can't do it. And I don't think I can get a guy... Oh no, there is a slim chance we get an Eagle King that has Air 5. Damn slim. But then he could shit those out. But I need even more air gems, so I'll hold off for now. Alright, the Shamblers did very well. Only lost 2 of them. Against Vanheim, I lost 6 Spirehorn, only 1 Tempest. And he had a mercenary crew there. He also attacked me at the same time in Monarch Woods and killed the High Seraphine. Well, there will be no forgiveness for this. Oh, I see he also kicked Hinam out of there. Okay. If that's how it's gonna be. I have a lot of fucking money, buddy. So, let the war commence. I don't know about the Kalulus as much. But maybe we can take on sea trolls and a fucking kraken. For the record, I'm not super confident in that plan. Yeah. Okay. Well, we have so much gold. There's really not reasons to not shit out just gobs of these guys. Recruitment points are my biggest thing holding me back. And we probably should start bringing in some mages. So our AR2 guys for evocation can now cast Lightning Bolt, which is really nice for just picking things off. It's very accurate, armor negating, huge damage, and won't really hurt our guys if they're caught into it. So just getting like 2 of these guys in there to spam Lightning Bolts over and over and shove them up Banheim's ass. Not too shabby. You can also give us no, we didn't get no, we didn't get the other buff. Fuck. Okay, then just lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. So we got to get this protective winds, alteration 3. That'll be useful too. Okay. Actually, before you go, why don't you hand off your quills? You know, you're not gonna need them where you're going, so don't worry about it. Okay, good. So many battles happening with 12 players. Alright, the Shamblers did beat the Kraken. Anna initiated the deep and 6 sea trolls they killed. Monarch Woods, easy victory, but he moved on to Godhaven, which I didn't have any protection for because I'm an idiot. So there's that. Dominion -2 in Palame. Okay, well, hold on. You're here now. That's far too many troops for you to handle, but you're going to go to Godhaven and deal with that. Yep, you're good. Yeah, let's make another one there. And I mean, I don't okay. Yeah, why? Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting things that I was diligent about when I first started playing, like provincial defense. I used to be a lot better about. I don't even need to go to 16. 11 is really a good number just to prevent most bad events, but we'll go 16. I have a lot of money. We did get this guy, so he can immediately move in, start killing. Katis is right here. Interesting. Huge devourer of souls who radiates power. Oh boy, it's gonna be a nasty thing, isn't it? Okay, we'll do that. They can't do much. going. Okay. Okay. Yeah, 311 per month is pretty nice. We got attacked in Monarch Woods, and we lost. Despite having pretty decent PD there. We attacked Godhaven, and we lost. Oh my god. Because they killed the commander. Fuck. They told you he needed that armor. Their armor's weak. Shit's weak. He'd be better off just not flying in, actually. That was really dumb. Yeah, that was really dumb. That ended the whole thing. We would have won there easy. And now we lost, 40 troops for no reason. Catis attacked him in Linshire, and then I attacked Catis and got destroyed. That was the mercenary group. That's Catis's entire main army, I imagine. And obviously we're still under attack in Godhaven because of that nice little disaster. Excellent. Means I'm going to go back now to Monarch Woods. We got to drive Vanheim out of my fucking lands. Technically, I'm not at war with Catis. Yeah, I'm not at war with Catis, so we saved that for the moment. We can just root stupid fucking Vanheim out of my lands, getting all uppity. And then I think we're gonna move you guys back here. You're gonna pick up some troops. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we'll go to war with Catis eventually, but... Oh, Vanheim wants a non-aggression pact. Oh, well, see, you're still fucking sieging my shit. So, until you do something about that, how about no? Just easier that way to not involve dumbass commanders. Okay. Yeah, metric fuck ton of money. This is what Scales does for you. How is recruitment points calculated? I don't know if I saw that one. Order, yes. And fort level, yes. Population. I guess this is an amazing population growth. Due to being highlands. Would have done better at the plains here. Okay. It is what it is. Oh, I do? I have diplomatic messages that went unanswered? That's crazy. Oh my god. I lost again. What a fucking bloodbath. They're that strong? These are my Tempest warriors too. Look at that speed. 30 combat speed. They're all fucking glamored up. Oh my god. And we couldn't just kill the commander. Which was this guy, isn't it? Yeah. We had just killed him instead. Wow. Wow, that's really bad. Doesn't even have that many troops, but they all get, like, mirror images. Every single one of them. That's crazy good. How do I even counter that? I mean, there are definitely spells that let you see through that shit, but I think that's glamour spells to see through it. True sight. Yeah. And it's like getting that in my whole army is going to be kind of tricky. So, fuck. All I know is that Vanheim is consistently the most annoying nation to play against in my games. Hmm. And with the mod change now, he's not just having a bunch of militia and things like that. Like, he has his own glamored units. That, I mean, for him especially, or for certain nations, it's going to be a much bigger buff than others. But, yeah, I mean, it's holy shit. Evocation be the classic counter to elves, as they're hard to hit, but spells that target a square hit regardless. Thunderstrike will at least hit enough to pop the glamour, which should help tremendously. Okay. So I need to... We're going to send in... Okay, siege is going to go on for a bit longer. Okay. So we're going to have these guys go out and spam... Not... I mean, Lightning Bolt will do okay, but... I think we'd rather have... Did I get Evocation 4? Yeah, Thunderstrike. Fucking Air 3? Okay, Orb Lightning then. Short range, though, so maybe do a few Lightning Bolts and then Orb Lightning. It's gonna be a big bloodbath, but okay. Somebody's gotta wait a turn. And... Research. Let's get... I wanted, What do I want? Like Conjuration, I guess. We want to get our, Springhawks. There it is, Springhawks. 5. Requires Air 3, 13 gems. That is expensive. Be nice if we found some fucking magic sites. A throne has been claimed. Master of the Wild Cows. We did finally lose. I knew those Caelulus were not simple. Those are not lightweights. 18 damage on the spears. And my Shamblers have length 0, so they're getting repelled forever. Yeah, 28 health. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Good. Breach. Now we're going to attack. And you're all going to break siege. Could build a fort here next to Tis. That'd piss him off. That's a nice staging ground for the inevitable siege. Should I send even more mages in? I feel like... yes. Yes, more lightning. I could send a lot of mages in, but we'll try that. Here we go. Well, they all cast Quicken Self. Get fucked! Get fucked, asshole! Ow. Ow, ow. A little bit of damage there. Alright, now hold on before we end. Okay. Tempest Warrior, 3 points. Spirehorn Warrior, 12 points. Yeah, see, that's why we're switching to Tempest. That's why. 6 points. Okay. Whoops. Van here, 15. Beautiful. A lot of misses. A lot of fucking misses. But what do you expect? We should probably give them True Shot at the start before they do anything else. And also Storm. 1 point. Mounted Herdman, 17. Mounted Herdman, 2. Mounted Herdman, 6. Fey Horse, 15. Mounted Herdman, 9. Fey Horse, 18. Jesus. And then look at that. Hit all of our buddies. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Even the Spirehorns. Yeah. Okay. I mean, Lightning Bolt's not great against the Mirror Images compared to Orb Lightning, but yeah, that's why we get our Sacred Casters. So we did lose 26 Spirehorns, 34 Tempests, but that wasn't really friendly fire. Because they killed 59 and I lost 60, so there was one instance of friendly fire. But that's pretty acceptable. Yeah, that was 36 units he had. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I gotta play Vanheim in the future. Jesus. Hey, 1,000 gold, bunch of gems, and enchanted ringmail armor. I like that. And give that to this guy once he gets to a lab. Okay. Excellent. So, yeah, if I wanted a better caster, then it would have to be the Eagle Kings. They have Air 4, they're sacred, so they can get the Farcaster. Even if they don't have Earth 2 or anything, yeah, just for the sake of spamming Orb Lightning from the back, it's pretty nice. Expensive and slow, but pretty nice. And we're doing pretty well on research, so maybe I should switch. But, like, what's... God, Air 4? This is what we gotta get. This is it. I mean, they'll never dispel this, right? All battles are affected by storm. Income minus 20%. Map movement costs increased by 2. Far attack spells such as fires from afar have 25% chance of missing their target. Seeking arrows, 75% chance of missing its target. Underwater cave preferences are not affected. But still, the fact all battles are affected by storm is a massive boon for us. So that's 5 air, 70 air gems. But that's the money. Also, it'd be fun to get Wrath of God. That just lightning strikes hitting enemies forever. Not in battle. This is a global enchantment. This just keeps going. Fun. Then there's also Thunderstorm. We can just call this for 30 air gems onto a province. We'll do 40 plus number of effects, each dealing 28 plus armor negating shock damage. Also a lot of fun. And then at level 8, Chain Lightning. Oh boy. Dude, you get like 4 of my mages right at the start, just throwing that out. Good God. We win. Level 8, huh? And then level 9, you get Lightning Field. But that requires Air 6. Area effect 100. Chaining 8. Just fills it with armor negating shock damage. It's pretty delicious. But Air 6 is gonna be tricky to come by. But with the staff of like elemental mastery, if we can make that, that would be something that could help. And there's the Horn of Storms, so that already would get us to 6. Don't really need anything else. Cthulhu's Staff, of course. Oh god, haven't you ever played Call of Cthulhu and your DM said, "Oh, you found Cthulhu's Staff. Well done." We also can get Astral +1. Okay. Yeah, so Air 6 is conceivable. But I feel like I should grab a few enchantment levels. And probably a few Thaumaturgy just for remote searching eventually. But then, yeah, fucking Evocation, man. Between that and the Springhawks, it's gonna be lit. Yep. 86 units in garrison. Perfect. Come to Papa. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just want all these mages to travel with the Storm King. I mean, I probably could separate it a little bit. Some go with low rasp. Alright. I want to see them deal with this last bit of cavalry that's been pissing me off. Where's my army? I took it all off of him, didn't I? Oh boy. This isn't gonna go well. Unless we can dodge arrows for long enough. Oh! Oh! That easy? Holy shit, that easy, huh? Amazing. Amazing. Six kills was all it took to rout him. What the hell? Good thing we dodged arrows, though. I found 1,100 more gold. Man, luck 3 is just fucking intense, dude. That makes the game really easy. There you go, 100 of 100. Good. Alright, I'm gonna nick a few more of these guys. Oh, they probably should be casting a buff first, right? Can they cast air sheet? No, protective winds. Yeah, that would probably help a little bit. Okay, we're gonna change this then. We're gonna go with protective winds, and for themselves, they're gonna cast True Shot, and then Orb Lightning twice. That's the new script. Okay. Well, I'm not really super interested in going to war with Abyssia just yet, if he's not gonna tread on my shit. We could go over here and get involved directly there, but no, I think we want to deal with Katis, if anything. This is his capital, so that's where he's going to be able to eventually pump out all his troops right into my face. Then we're building a palisade here. We do have some mercenaries. But like I said, I don't want to piss anybody else off, so let's just go here. Amass, amass, amass. That's probably not good to have them all in one squad, right? That's not a good benefit. Should divide them somewhat evenly. Due to routing purpose. Well, don't do that, but yeah, something like that. Also, not closest. How about that change? Would that be good? That must have been just muscle memory or something. Okay, 16 war shamblers might be able to handle that shit down there. So much money. It's everything I wanted. Max scales, baby. Okay. Province income plus 15. Province income plus 50. Yeah. Just plus 50 income from that province forever. That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. All right. I got Black Bone here with his pirates. They're not super good, so I'm not going to do anything super nuts with them. We'll just send them in here. Yeah, I wish this was cold, but it is late fall, so it's about to hit winter. It should chill down a little bit here. That's the hope. That's the fucking hope. We'll see. I mean, I assume he's all up in this business. But if I can take the capital right away... But the Devourer of Souls could be problematic, to say the least. To say the fucking least. Okay, I guess. So many battles. Yeah, the pirates did not do well, actually. Couldn't even beat the PD. We gained a lab, a windmaster, and 2 cloud mages. Fucking luck 3, man. It's gonna be hard to not play with that every time. It's just like cheating, basically. Where was that? Linshire? Where? I don't have Linshire. Oh no, Godhaven. I'm sorry. Yeah, so we got... Look at these guys. Just more level 2 air flyers with storm immunity. Sure. Why not? Why the fuck not? Come on in. Oh no, there's only 1 level 2. Alright. Then you're just gonna... You can hand those off. And you two can just research. Hygos can come in. Okay, I mean, it's kind of somewhat chilly. He's, you know, he's not going to get any benefits from being in the heat. It's going to be a lot of troops, isn't it? No. Oops. Yeah, I kind of do want it to be in the middle then, for all the mages that are going to be spamming Orb Lightning. Okay. That's all of them. It's a lot of protective winds, but we want to make sure they all get it. Okay, let's go. This will be fun. This might determine a lot of things. The elemental staff. No, the other one. Fire 4, Earth 4. Damn, that's expensive. So, yo, even if I got a guy with Earth 2 and gave him the Earth boots, I'd still have to empower him to Earth 4 just to make that. So that's the only way we're getting Air 6. I mean, our Pretender has something. I don't remember what we gave him. He had Earth, Nature, Astral, I think. So I think that's what it was. Probably not much luck there then. And if we do get a guy with Earth 2, he's not going to have Air 4. Right? I think the easiest thing to do will be to just empower this guy to get Air 5. And then he can make the Horn of Storms. And he can make those for theoretically anybody, except I think it's really expensive. And yeah, we actually don't have that many air gems. I could start... I wonder if I can... No, we didn't get Thaumaturgy 4 yet? Or did I not even queue that up? No, it's queued. Alright, we'll get it next turn, and then I can... Wait a minute. Really? Is Thaumaturgy 4 for Auspex? It sure is. Okay. Alright, that's everything, I suppose. I don't value these mercenaries too highly, but sure. Let's see how it goes, and you know we're gonna watch it. Alright, well, first of all, Baba has come to us. We like that. Second of all, we do know that we win the battle, because the walls are already moderately damaged, but we're gonna see how bad this goes. That's a lot of troops. It's not really that much protective winds in the grand scheme of things. And we're still too far away for Orb Lightning. Let's see, now here's the real issue. We rout them, but then we're behind them. So this is good for when you want to kill every last thing. Not so good to avoid damage. I don't think we lost an absurd amount of troops, but we definitely lost some troops there, right? Oh yeah, 33 Spire Horns, 42 Tempests. Friendly fire, they killed 71 and I lost 75. So a little bit of friendly fire. My mages in total got 16 kills. But that's because it was all lightning bolt. So I need to move them up. Gotta get it moved up within orb lightning range, because for armies like this, it's all just infantry. Like, I stop them as soon as I land. Whereas other armies might have other things moving forward still or something. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we found 1,100 gold. Jesus. Give it a break for a moment. All right, so Baba, level 3 Earth, level 4 Nature, level 4 Astral. So, yeah, he's not going to be able to make any of the elemental stabs. Can make thistle maces. But I think what he should do... We need nature gem... Well, we wanted Mother Oak, right? Which is enchantment 5, I think. No, not enchantment. I'll never find it. I never find... Alteration 5? Alteration 5, Mother Oak. Needs 50 gems. That's pretty pricey to just... Because I don't even have that many gems in general. So I think what we want Baba to do is start using... Haruspecs to try to find some magic sites with nature. So we're going to get him a little bit of nature gems to get that kick started. Start with 6. See if you can't scrounge some up. So, monthly ritual, Haruspecs. Probably start on land, maybe in the forest. How about that? Okay. So we are sieging the fort. That's good. We're going to move you here. We're going to move this guy in here. And we're going to adjust our army a bit. I'm going to move up. Not too far, because I don't want to get caught in the melee before I fly out. And we don't want any enemies to get too close to the mages. Something like that. Okay. And we're just sieging for the moment. But we should be getting more troops, because I got 85 guys here. Again, I could have an Eagle King start leading, and I probably should just be exclusively making these guys. And we're also not making any guys here. You have 32 units here. That's about all I can muster. Alright, so not... What happened to the other guy I had? You. I guess you're also 4 air, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, then we'll take Uchithra. Yeah, I don't really have any access to anything that requires big 4 air. But he can Thunder Strike with range 100. Which is pretty fun. Longbowmen, I'd rather not. Shipwreckers are down to 3 war shamblers. I'm not paying 250 for that, bro. Get out of here with that shit. I got way too much fucking money, man. Really, I should just be making forts, like, all over the place. And just cranking out hundreds upon hundreds of troops. But I just don't have enough land, really, to make that work. That's why we're stirring shit up here. Huh. That's interesting. I'm willing to try that in Cadiz that just has a lot of dead in it. Way too much money. Went way overboard on scales. Muspelheim wants to be friends. I don't even know where Muspelheim is, so sure. Baba found 10 thrones. We found 7 death gems because of the corpses. Found nothing in the Royal Green. The Amazons won their battle there. We got attacked. They sallied forth. And now they're repairing faster than we can rebuild, which is really bad news, let me tell you. Pretty fun. I mean, how can this fail? Look at that. Look at it go. Unless the Storm King died. No, he's still there. He's still cooking. How can we lose this? Oh, wait a minute. They are shredding us? They are absolutely decimating us. How the fuck did that happen? How did that happen? Yeah, I mean, we won. I get that. That's well and good. I just lost a lot of troops. Yeah, a lot of fucking troops. The charioteers got 88 kills from trample? From fucking trample. Ugh. Oh, that is a really good counter to flyers, isn't it? Ugh. I also lost a commander in there. My mages got 31 kills, though, and, you know. Oh, God. Well, we need reinforcements. Fucking Vanheim's still here. You didn't deal with this problem? Shit. I don't want them on this land, so I kind of have to beat them off, as they say. Well, hey, we can get a lot more death gems from Katis. And now, we can bring in more men. You can't make many more troops than that, right? So, theoretically. But I think we can send you out to go get more troops. So that's why I wanted this fucking palisade built. It takes like 2 hours of gameplay, it feels, from when I issue the command to when it actually happens. Just all archers. I really am iffy on that, although the protective winds helps. It's not like I have any men for them to shoot anyways. He did ride out again. He managed to kill all of my mages, every last one, and the eagle. Which means that he also has another fucking fort here. Okay. Fuck this, dude. Deal with this shit. Break out now. No, I want you going here. And I want to make sure I hire... I got a lot of fucking money, and this is how we're gonna use it. Don't abandon me. Also, Mighty Pakur. Is he a thug? I hope so. Right. You... The archers, right. Okay, join the fray, I suppose. We got the palisade built. That's good. Build a lab here. Actually, just fuck it. Build a fortress here. Keep going. Seeking arrow. Go shoot down their commander. That would help a lot. Alright. So we don't have many resources here. But it's... We don't have any recruitment points either, but it's something. Yeah. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is why we're trying to get rid of Katis. He sallied out again. He wants a non-aggression pact. Oh. Seeking arrow hit something. Yes. Good. We easily killed them with the Tempest Warriors. Good, 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 good. Mopped it up real good. I mean, okay, we know that he has his Pretender in there, right? We know that for a fact. He also attacked me in Linshire. Fucking Vanheim. Fucking fuck. Do a hold and attack closest, because some of those enemies are getting kind of close to my mages. Fuck it. I need replacements for the war machine. So we did a bunch of nature searching, and I found absolutely nothing. Not a single nature generator. So that's great. Makes me feel good. Keep going. You'll find something eventually, man. Pak-Ur. What does he got? Well, he has he's got a big club, and he'll die very quickly. So he's shit. Oh god, this is just not gonna end well. Fucking Katis. Those chariots. Oh my god. I mean, it doesn't look like he has many other chariots, so theoretically it's okay. Again, we got big PD. So he's boxed in, but he's just going to keep making units over and over and over. But he should have, like, practically no money, you would imagine, right? How much income could he possibly have? Unless he's all, like I said, all the way down here, then who knows? After that, construction and enchantment. What's the next step up after Protective Winds? Arrow Ward. Yeah, and Storm. Okay, Alteration 5. Oh, wait a minute. Who wants to be... Oh, Katis. No, fuck you. This isn't over until it's over. Vanheim attacked me and Katis? What the fuck, man? Are you buddies? I lost another 18 Tempest Warriors from his bullshit. And then we lost at Katis. And the Storm Knight died. Oh my god. Now I'm never going to beat Katis. Like, there's no way it's happening. That one charioteer. 21 kills. Because it just runs rampant all over my warriors. How do you counter that? What? I just got wrecked. Blah, blah, blah. Most of my units were killed by mammoths. Couldn't figure out a way to counter that. If the mammoths weren't there, I did fairly well in the battles. I guess the real counter that I would have is building my own mammoths. Yeah. And of course, that Etten died instantly to one heavy infantry. Okay. Well, that's not good. It's not good. The best thing I can do at this point is just make my PD absurd so that he has a lot to chew through. And then get my own mammoths. It's easier said than done because they're pretty fucking expensive. I mean, okay, elementals, right? Elementals would be pretty strong in addition to my troops. Air elementals. So we have Conjuration 5. So we can summon straight up normal air elementals. 3 air. Which means any of my big boys can all do air elementals. So if I gather them, get them all bags of wind, they can all spam that air elemental shit. And that's pretty strong. So I just have to have some people make bags of wind. Or storm in a bottle, actually. 2 temporary air gems and air spell range plus 25% and built-in air shield. This is better. Expensive, but I can have you and you for sure make it. And then I got this guy here. He can make it. And he's working on a lab. Okay. We're just going to use our funds to hold off with massive PD. That's the hope. We'll see what happens. So he can't go anywhere else. He might take that, so I probably should beef up this as well. Alright. No battles. Good. But like I said, he's just going to amass a metric fuck ton of units. Could really just throw some increasingly nasty rituals at him. Like hurricanes constantly. Unrest will increase, part of the population will die, but that's pretty slow, right? I don't think that's really what we'd want. I don't know if Baba is capable of anything else. Mind Hunt, but if they have any arcane spellcasters, you're pretty fucked. And he'll probably lose all his magic, which wouldn't be good. And what are the odds he doesn't have any... I mean, I could look at Katis's loadout. EA Katis. High Priest. No, Sauromancer. Yep. 25% of their Sauromancers will have Astral 1. And Astral 1 has a 40% chance. Just severing my statue's brain. So that's no good. That's no good. That's no good. I mean, we could airdrop Baba in there. But I'm not sure how good his combat skills are. But I suppose, I mean, they didn't have a lot of... They're going to have a lot of poison, but he's 35 poison resistant. Slash pierce resistant. It's worth a shot, to be honest. He's got innate spellcaster. Yeah, it's worth a shot. Kind of ballsy, and I hate to keep resorting to this cheesy-ass tactic. But fuck it. See what you got, buddy. Should we script something? Probably. Well, he can do Strength of Gaia, but that won't really do much for him other than nature bonus. So sure. Earth power. He can do... Ooh, yeah. Yeah, we should give him the 3. Fuck it, give him a lot. Hold on. So... I mean, 6 is probably enough for 2 casts of Howl. But... Fuck it. I want him to have more. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's fine. No, he probably should have more Astral Pearls in case I do need to teleport him out again. Okay. So now... so stupid. We're gonna make him be conservative about it, but we're gonna script Howl in there. And then... probably Body Ethereal, I think, is pretty massive. Just in case. And then... beyond that, I think he kind of has his own kind of business. You know, he'll do what needs to be done. Although Astral Shield, making sure we have that on him is pretty good. Okay, and then cast spells. We'll throw you all the way in the back. All right, can't lose. Can't fucking lose. Right now, just be on the defensive. Still, I have 54 here. That's something, right? That's something. I think we have 57 more here. We do have 72 here, so maybe one of these guys should go pick that up first. Okay, for now. He took back Linshire. How did you take back Lin? Oh, he must have gone through the water. Or no, he sallied out from Tis, yeah. Okay, well that's fine. You're not getting through these. This will be interesting, as always. I mean, we'll see if we... Yep. Okay, we were successful. Twice. Twice. But that is going to burn some of his gen... Luckily, I put him on conservative. Okay. 1 stone tablet versus a bunch of angry lizards. Who will win? I mean, Howl is fucking ridiculous, man. Look at that. It's insane. It's the only spell you need. Okay, and then the second one. Oh, really? One priest? Fuck. What a waste of Howl. What a waste of 3 nature gems. Oh no, he didn't cast it this time. Okay. I don't know why he didn't cast it, but I'm glad he didn't. Gifts from heaven. Yeah, get fucked, dude. 142 damage. Insane. What a shot. Alright, that was good. Alright, so now we just need men to breach. You'll get your men. This guy's not long for the world. That's a bummer. Well, I suppose I could go into battle, but if he rides out or if he attacks here, most of my guys will just die. Whereas Baba should be fine until the Pretender comes out, and then we'll see. Then we shall see. Enam is going to war with me. Great. Another throne by Master of the Wild Cows. He attacked again and lost many men again. Good. Now, was that from Katis or no? That was from here, I'm pretty sure. Vanheim is besieging with 8 units, including Lobo Mater the Dragon. Great. Alright, well, I'm going to... I'm gonna go take this, because I'm fairly confident we can do that. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta make a new script for these guys. Summon air elementals. Summon air elemental. Or no, we can cast Storm now. Okay, so one of the guys has to cast Storm. That'll be good. So double air elemental, and then what do we got for evocation? Thunder Strike? Thunder Strike. Yeah. Unless we're fighting Vanheim. Alright, so... you and you, except we're gonna... delete that, so you cast Storm and Air Elemental, and... it's grayed out for some reason. Thunder Strike. Thunder Strike. I mean, you have this. That's 2 air gems. Storm only takes 1, so... I don't know what your problem is. Okay. That should be fine. That should all be fine. Probably. Let's go. I'm at war with 3 factions now. I keep refusing various... Alright, he rode out again. He's sending everything he's got. And it's not really working, but I feel like I'm losing all my gems now. We did win. We lost the commander. And 1 Tempest Warrior. They only got 5 kills. Killed 27 things. I guess let's take a look. Where did we go wrong? Didn't I set this command? No, I probably didn't. Air Elemental. They immediately go. Air Elemental. Oh, he's just standing there right at the front. What an idiot. What an idiot. I hope he wasn't in charge of that many troops. I guess it doesn't matter, right? They didn't retreat because there was other commanders that could hold them. Air gem +1. Lightning struck a large boulder. A handful of gems. That's 1 gem. And we lost that Death 2 guy. Yeah, I'm certainly iffy about the dragon, but Thunderstrike is pretty good for shit like that, I think. Single target, stun, all that good stuff. There you go. Good. We like that. We like all that. And we got more units. We got more units. Good. It's a little iffy, a little scary, but yes. He still has 2 nature gems. Well, shit. Okay, what we're gonna do, we want those gems for any big battle. So I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and he's gonna carry them for now. I need to make sure he doesn't spend them. Okay, good. That's moving. Getting more guys. 53 units there. I mean, all my forts are basically doing as much as they can. And I'm just so focused around conquering this. And I think it's possible. It's just... yeah, life will be better once I conquer all this. Except then I really have to deal with Vanheim. And of course, Hinnom has to start fucking with me. I don't even have any thrones over here. Go do something else. Pomoria. I accept. I have no idea where you are. Oh, damn. We lost Betel. The Devourer of Souls came out. I only assume he got the kill. Fucking Devour Soul. Soul Death. Armor negating Soul Slaying. Yeah, 100% this is what happened. That's all it took. So, not really good for mano-y-mano, I would say. Maybe if I had all my mages there to stun his ass. Since this is a melee attack. And all our chaff. But, yeah, that's problematic. That's problematic. Okay, we won there. Yeah, just everything. Fucking everything. Alright, let's get in there. Let's get in there, man. Damn it, we're gonna be a round behind. And then let's have all the guys start calling back Bettel, because, like it or not, cheesy or not, it is a very powerful strategy most of the time, although much better against just independent thrones and stuff. Call God. I don't have many priests. Call God. These guys are level 2s. Once we take Katis and wipe them out completely, then we can really get to work calling our God back. Okay. These mods, I think, are making big changes in the difficulty level, and I don't know if I was actually ready for all this. Alright, we lost 7 Tempest Warriors. And now we're besieging. He obviously went back inside, so it's all fine. Walls are severely damaged here. Good, so let's get in there. He's still besieging here with his dragon. I have 57 units here. 83 here. Let's load up another truckload. I got a lot of mammoths. Maybe too many mammoths now. No, not that. Fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just, we do what we do. He's probably gonna ride out with his Devourer of Souls again. Well, actually, that would be great. That's the best odds, rather than during the siege, or during the storming part. Yomi wants to be friends. Yes, I'll be friends with almost anyone at this point. Agrippina claimed the Silver Throne. Blah, blah, blah. Units have been healed, so that keeps changing hands, which is good. And we breached Katis. Also, I need more storm bottles, I guess. Alright, I mean, we're all prepped. I've got all my units. We got all our spells. We've got Orb Lightnings from the little guys and Thunder Strikes from the bigger guys. Theoretically. And we have Air Elementals. So, yes, probably. Probably. Only one way to find out, right? Well, first of all, there was a battle in Scythia. So the Devourer of Souls is not in the fortress. And he managed to beat the insane PD I had there, which is pretty impressive. But now he's entirely alone. Well, that makes this battle probably pretty, yeah, easy, actually. What was he thinking? He wasn't thinking. Still chariots, though. Watch out. Watch out. Alright, they're dead. They're dead. Storm is in effect, so your missiles are nothing. And we can just fly up on your walls, and that was it. That was the Battle of Katis. We lost 3 mammoths, 17 Tempest Warrior. Pretty much entirely due to those 4 charioteers. Insane. Heat +3 in Monarch Woods. Oh, man. Alright, but that, of course, leaves this guy. So that means we have to get lucky and catch him before he leaves. Alternatively, we attempt what some may call a pro-gamer move. Because there is a lab here, and I have a shit ton of air mages. we could attempt to cloud trapeze over to that with some air mages, just to blast him with like thunder strikes and stuff. I'd have to unscript all these and just basically set up. Well, nah, I mean the air elementals I think are still good. I think that's still good, but we'd probably want to unscript these guys. We don't need protective wind for this strat. I don't know if I want to send everybody, because it is... You do have to spend air gems to do it. But this ensures that he doesn't keep running away from us. And we just fire lightning bolts up his ass. Just massive lightning bolts. Alright, we're going to send all the big boys, and we'll send 2 of the little guys. And all the troops are going to be dumped off in the garrison anyway with Cloud Trapeze. So we'll just deposit all those in here. Okay. So you, and then Gavian and Varthara, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and you're all going to cast... I don't have Cloud Trapeze. Fuck! How do I not have it? Is it enchantment 4? It's enchantment 4. And I couldn't get it before he moved. Ah, fuck. Alright, then we have to bank on a 50-50 that he can't just keep moving on. And eventually we'll get him, but... Damn, that's annoying. Alright, fine. Gotta rescript all this shit. Okay, hold an attack close, hold an attack close, hold an attack rear, hold an attack archers, hold an attack cavalry, and hold an attack close. And we'll just leave that all where it is, I suppose. Okay. And... Fuck it, I'm just gonna move everything out. We'll bump up the PD here a little bit. Okay, he did take this, and there is the dragon there, so this could get... what's the word? Fucking messy, is what I would say. Also, research enchantment 4. Well, there was a battle in Scythia, and there's a message from Catis. You tell me. I'll tell you the reason, the Cloud Trapeze thing. So Cloud Trapeze is an heir to ritual that's a teleport for air mages. It doesn't bring your armies with you or anything like that, and I think you actually have to have a line of your own provinces from where you start and where you end, so you can't go through enemy territory. It's not an actual teleport. But the benefit of it is that it happens during the magic phase, which happens before the normal movement and battle phases. So by using magic phase movement, you will trigger a battle during the magic phase. And that means that you can cut things off before they have a chance to move or before anything else happens. And that also allows you to potentially, you know, teleport away from something that's about to attack you, or, you know, you can do things like that. It's also just nice to move very quickly as an air mage. Alright, let's watch. Pretty sure it's just... Oh no, he's got the PD there. I mean, he's just gonna get surrounded and decimated, right? He's just sitting in the back casting flying shards. So I don't know why my guys haven't moved yet. Or the air elementals moved. There you go. Yeah, keep devouring souls, buddy. You'll get them. He does have a fear aura, which is obnoxious. I mean, he's a nasty little bitch. The fear aura and the fact he has protection 23 is pretty significant. And the real bummer is we don't seem to be hitting him with too many thunder spells. Okay, we are stunning him. Yeah, our mages are just too far back, unfortunately. Oh, wait a minute. I got sacred mages. I should be casting Bless on them. Oh my god, he is amazing. Okay, well, we got it. Okay, I think most of them just routed from fear. Total 178 units dispersed. 140 made it back. So he killed technically 38 plus 26. Pretty good. All things considered, pretty good. But we got him. We killed their god. Okay, good. Now, I assume this is his last thing, so... Although I don't have many troops left. Alright, we're gonna get some PD. Let's go back here. And now I got troops all over the place. Just splattered all over the place. So I suppose... Get a couple of those guys to round them all up. We got 51 more units there. I got 76 more units here. Should also get a guy to do the auspex. And we have Woodhenge mages here. If I wanted someone else to get into nature. Not especially. Okay, just grab what you can and come on down. Okay, he left with his dragon. Dragon is in an unknown location. Well, I mean, good. Well, can't speak too soon. We haven't beaten Katis just yet. A lot of battles are happening around the world. Baba has returned and lost 1 level of nature magic. There goes my hopes of Mother Oak. Hinam attacked us with 14 summer lions. Thank God for my insane PD. That's all I can say. They got 44 kills on my PD. But 168 is pretty significant. Good luck with that, pal. Unrest, Earth Gems, Blood Magic Rituals are cheaper this month. Dire Wolves popping up in Linshire for some reason. Wolves are hungry this winter. Oh, okay. And we killed an assassin. Good. Get out of here. Alright, well, I guess let's get you back here to keep preaching. It's kind of helping keep Abyssia's heat at bay on the mainland here. I mean, on our mainland. Oh, no, you're already here to preach. Okay, good. Well, then, there's probably other places you could preach, right? Look at that, Dwoana you could be preaching on. I guess for now, just keep researching. Oh, but I was gonna have... Didn't I send you out? No, I sent somebody else out. Okay, there's a lot of you guys. Well, Baba, you're pretty frickin' worthless, I gotta say. Mother Oak is never gonna happen. I'm not happy about it. Ride out and put an end to Katis once and for all. Huge dragon. Well, if he attacks Monarch Woods, I'll be there. I don't have... Yeah, I mean... You know... Yeah, okay. All right. Good. Oh, he moved into Trackless Waste at the same moment. Okay, not with much. I already see Katis has been vanquished. We killed Vanheim. Good. Somehow I lost 7, though he only killed 1 of me. So maybe ease up a little, guys. It's a little much. And he did attack in Monarch Woods. And yeah, we had a pretty overwhelming force. 168 PD, and then the Eagle King there with 101. We killed 64 of his, but we definitely lost because of that fucking dragon killing 43. Also, his 9 Rephite warriors killing 34. Good God. And 4 charioteers killing 27. Fucking God damn it. And I always think so little of chariots. They always just seem like such a goofy thing to me. Honestly, I don't think they even should have that kind of trample ability. I mean, I'm sure historically chariots did trample some people, but it's probably not like a thing that you would actually want to do. Because I imagine you'd hit like one guy and then probably like break an axle or a wheel or get stuck or something, and then you're just like dead meat, you know? So it's like, it's just so stupid. Like, I get it from a mammoth and an elephant, yes, but a chariot just mowing down dozens of my winged troops like that is fucked up. And I hate it. So we wiped out Katis. Great. Brand. Awesome. We're still pretty fucked. Because of this dragon and these chariots and just bullshit. Fucking hell. Why? Oh, we're so slow. Oh my God, we're slow. I got 20 speed, but it's just I don't have mountain survival. Well, I either go after the dragon or I clear his fort here. And I guess I'm going to clear his fort here. Can't you cast something that's just going to, like, disintegrate him or something? Mind Hunt? Oh, it's a good question, actually. I can see all his stats. Okay, the dragon... Actually, let me actually go into the battle, because I don't know if that shows everything. Okay, so... Let's see, you got nothing. Dragon has just fire. Okay. Okay. Doesn't seem like he has almost any other mages. He's got some priests. He's got some priests. I don't see astral. Also, yeah, obviously that didn't work out. He's got really slow-ass troops. Jesus. Okay. Fuck it. Let's mind hunt his ass. Right here. Now that... No guarantee that'll kill the dragon. But I'm willing to give it a try. Also, I can Raven Feast there for a lot of death gems. A lot of battles, man. A lot of battles. Oh my god. Look how slow that battle's going. What the fuck? I've never seen a battle that slow. What the hell? 150? There must be a monolith involved somewhere. Abyssia wants to be buddies. Yeah, hell yeah. We got 9 death gems. Janie managed to resist the spell. Damn, I think that was the dragon. And he attacked Godhaven. Yeah, we still have... Kill the chariot. That's good. But he still has, you know, some troops and the dragon. And the Battle of Green Harbor. Yeah, easy. Easy clap. Okay. I think the dragon's name is Janie, actually. Yep, Janie is his pretender. So I tried to kill it. Went straight for it. Try it again. That would be huge. He's left behind a lot of troops, or he moved a lot more troops in. One of the two. God, I can't even fly over the water. It's probably because of these fucking mammoths. Good. Fuck it, we don't need mammoths for this. We'll win with numbers. Numbers, god damn it. Sure. And then here, I think we're just hoping to ride it out until the dragon. Although I could send in... I can send in quite a few troops if we want to go that route. Quite a few. One chariot will kill all this. What are you talking about? Well, there's Thunderstorm, but I don't know if I want to cast that on myself. So instead, just go for a Seeker Arrow. Okay, here we go. Well, it found a suitable target. Headed for the enemy's heart. I guess you don't get to know if it worked. Fuck, Janie resisted it again. That insane dragon magic resistance. Battle of Monarch Woods. We lost 28, but we won. I'm glad. And then the Battle of Godhaven. We lost. Why do I feel like I sent more troops than that? But I guess I didn't. We killed the commander. So there aren't many commanders left. But he has breached our walls. Oh, no, okay, we're still damaged. All right, I think we can get this bastard. And hopefully that'll get him to agree to a fucking peace treaty. I see Vanheim is coming in with their own dragon, so that's awesome. We'll see about that. And now we're going to go for the Great Defense. Do another Seeking Arrow. I don't know how actually good Seeking Arrow is, because you don't get to know if it worked or not. So who's to say? Maybe it does, but I'm going to keep trying Mine Hunt. Yeah, Mine Hunt with like 8 Astral? Probably pretty nuts. Probably pretty nuts. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. What else am I going to do? I guess I could start recruiting out of Katis. That would probably be a good idea. Oh yeah, fuck it. Why am I not just sending in a bunch of mages? Both of you should be going in. I mean, I know I don't have... Just cast spells. I don't care what you cast. Cast something. And then go for Construction 7. Seeking Arrow. Found a suitable target. Mine Hunt. Managed to resist the spell, of course. Battle of Godhaven. Let's just watch it. This has got to end the video here. I was hoping to get to just a calm spot. Oh, the dragon flew in. Well, theoretically that's good if I cast spells on him, which I didn't. Oh, route. Dragonfly, dragon still there, not routed. Why would the dragon? Oh, I routed. Oh, total disaster. Oh, okay. Yeah, total fucking disaster. Great. That dragon, unstoppable. The fire drake's unstoppable. This is great. Yeah, this is fucking phenomenal. And our sieging force there also died to another dragon. Okay, well, I think that's where I'm going to call this one. I am a long way off from playing with these mods that attempt to simulate an actual player. I want to go back to the easy mode where I was just chortling at dropping my monolith on things and just decimating independence and stuff. Let's go back to that. That was more enjoyable. Actually challenging me, that's not as good, is it? Fucking hell. I think probably what's going to be my biggest issue with Dominions, and probably a lot of people's issue, is inability to really multitask. You know, it's a turn-based game, right? You think you have all the time in the world, you think everything through, but I think it's easy to get really tunnel vision in a game like this. And I know this always happened when I was playing RTSs as well. And anytime I trade that, it's just like, I like this unit. I'm just going to build 10,000 of this unit and just throw it all at the enemy, and hopefully I win. And then you'd get to a certain point where it's like, okay, I've got my army. It's huge. It's a big ass army. And then I would just completely block out anything else. I would not make anything else. I wouldn't really build. It was just like, I got my army and I'm just going to focus entirely on this as I move my big army around, and it slowly gets whittled down, and then I lose the game because I didn't build anything else. You know, and it's just like complete tunnel vision. I think that's very easy to happen in a game like Dominions too. You know, I am somewhat multitasking, but I'm still building like basically 1 or 2 units. To be fair, this guy's guide pretty much recommends just like 1 or 2 units. But also it's like, you know, I should be doing way more with mages. I think mages are a very important part of this nation. And like not scripting mages and not properly, you know, doing formations and everything like that, and just trusting that, oh, they'll cast spells because I have mages and it'll hit stuff. It's like, yeah, eventually in a battle you kind of have to rely on that because you have very limited scripting, but to not script anything is just like, you're just kind of asking to lose. So, air and water elementals can support your armies in battle. By casting Storm, your air mages can boost themselves with Storm power to cast devastating barrages of thunder strikes. Even without Storm, air 2 mages can cast Thunderstrike with an air gem. Good air support spells are False Horror. Well, Phantasmal Army. See, a lot of this stuff moved to Glamour, which I don't have access to. Parting of the Soul, Thaumaturgy 6 helps against enemy elites. In addition to elementals, water mages can use Frozen Heart to kill elites and buff troops with quickness. Water mage. I mean, what? How many water mages do I have? I've got water 1. I've got water 1. With a very, very slim chance of water 2. This isn't a water 1 spell, right? Frozen Heart? Oh, Thaumaturgy 6, you said? No. Wait, what? Oh, Alteration 6. Whoops. Frozen Heart. It is a water one. And buff troops with quickness. Yeah, but that's water 2. Caelum's Earth 1 mages can Earth power themselves with a gem to Earth 2, then use more gems to cast Strength of Giants, Legion of Steel, Iron Warriors. See, yeah, I'm supposed to be using gems to increase the path. My path level. So yeah, if you just have Earth 1 with a gem, you can just cast Earth Power to become Earth 2 permanently during the battle, and then cast Strength of Giants, Legion of Steel, Iron Warriors. I could have empowered a guy at some point. Yeah, I mean, I could have empowered, right? I got kind of fucked on just... Well, I mean, I got kind of fucked on the map, right? I feel a little bit like I'm kind of cramped in here, but I had so much money, so I can't really blame that. I mean, I was at war with a few different things, but again, it just comes down to I have hundreds of troops. I have dozens of mages. I'm still losing battles because what am I doing? I mean, granted, I lost many battles specifically because of their pretenders. Specifically because of their pretenders, but that's going to happen in a game, in a multiplayer game, and you should be able to counter that, you know? Yeah, I should be throwing out Frozen Hearts and Thunder Strikes. But Thunderstrike is an Air 3. So most of my mages can't cast this. Was it an Air 2 in different... in Dominions 5? I can't imagine they would... Seems pretty powerful for air too, but let me look. What are we? Middle? Early? We're middle. We're early. Early Caelum. Oh, yeah, but storm power. That's right. That's right. See, every battle. See, I think I'm throwing troops around. I'm throwing armies around. Part of that is that Dominions does not make it super like convenient or non-tedious. You know, it'd be nice to just have like templates, right? And just be like, okay, this is my army template. I want 2 of these mages. I want 2 of these mages. And then this many troops, and they're organized like this. They're scripted like this. They're formatted like this. Boom, that's my army template. And then if I have all that in a province, let me just combine it all, you know, group it together, and then go. Like, that would be amazing. But you have to do everything manually. There are some hotkeys. You know, you can save some hotkeys of like copy paste of scripts, but that's pretty minor. And there's no way to know or remember or like display what your copied scripts are. You just have to like remember yourself. But then everything else pretty much has to just be done manually, and you have to bring them all together, and you have to script them, you have to assign the troops, and blah blah blah. And it's time consuming, and I can see why some people multiplayer just play like 1 turn per day of their games, and that's like the schedule, because yeah, I mean, just spending like an hour on a turn might happen when you're doing all that manually. But yeah, so I should have had... I mean, it would have been nice to find literally a single air gem location. How did I not find a single other? I was so excited at the start. I was like, oh my god, I'm making 4 per turn. Look at what I'm making. 4 per fucking turn. So, but yeah, so more storms in a bottle, which is really nice because that's from that one mod. So that's really nice. And then just having the storm in a bottle. Then you can cast storms. You can get your air elemental out. You can cast storm power. All of my other guys should have been casting storm power in every battle they're in that has a storm, because that would have been great. I mean, it would have been great, right? Like, this is a nation that entirely wants every battle they fight to feature a storm. Precision reduced by half, 50% of missiles lost, clouds dissipate twice as fast, fire magic costs 50% more fatigue. That's only rainstorm, but still. I don't know how many battles I was actually losing to like projectiles or anything, but just the fact that like if we were all earth mages, all we'd have to do is just cast summon earth power. Done. But fucking air mages have to have the storm going to get their bonus. Seems a little unfair. And obviously I never got Springhawks going because I just didn't have enough air gems to really do that. If I had found a bunch of air magic sites, I would have had all those guys just pumping out Springhawks constantly. There were also just, yeah, a lot of buffs left on the table. I could have been spamming Mist Form on a loads of guys. We could have gotten Arrow Ward instead of just doing the one size 3 or whatever one. Yeah, I mean, so many things should have gone into Bag of Winds or Storm in a Bottle things, and all my guys should just have air gems going into battle for various purposes, and that should have all been scripted and blah blah blah. But there is, yeah, I mean, part of recording is like I have to talk through everything, so I kind of am just trying to move it along. I know, ironic, it's a 3-hour and 20-minute video. But I don't know really if I would do any better just on my own. It's hard to say. But yeah, I'm scrapping this one. I do love this map. I mean, visually, I cannot get enough of this map. I wish the whole game was made in this style. It's absolutely stunning. But we're going to scrap another game. And that means that we're going to be disabling AI no recruit and oh my gods for now. I'll go back to difficult AI. And yeah, I got just a lot more to learn and experience before I make the game more difficult for myself. So, I think I'm definitely going to play a game just solo. I mean, I've been doing it here and there, but I'd like to do a long game solo and really try to not rush anything and try and script stuff and try and be smart about it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, just rough stuff. It's obviously an amazing game. I still absolutely love it, but there's no way I'd ever be ready to like play against other competent people because I would just get my floor wiped, as they say. But all right, for now, my name is Mangg. This has been Dominion 6, and I'll see you fine folks next time.